Hi everyone. We'll be doing question 695 today on LeetCode. It's called Max Area of Island. This is kind of a follow-up to Number of Islands, number 200 on LeetCode. Idea is pretty similar to that previous question. We want to find islands. Land is still 1, and water is still zeros. And but this time, instead of finding number of islands, we want to find the biggest island. So we'll just initialize our variable here. And I'm going to kind of take a similar approach before, where I'm just going to do a DFS, find the biggest possible island, and return it. So I'm going to start at A1, go in all 4 cardinal directions, and once that finishes, I'll return that count, and if that count beats the max area, it replaces it, and by the end, we'll have our max area. So press in I, J, and actually we need to, so let's press everything in. Okay, so, and we want to return the max area again. So our DFS function now is going to take the grid and the 2 coordinates, but it's also going to take a variable called count, which will initially make 0. And we're going to increment count every single time we pass another 1 in our DFS. So first off, let's check boundaries, and if it's 0, so if it's I is less than 0, or I is greater than or equal to grid.length, or j is less than 0, or j is greater than or equal to grid I.length, or grid I j equals 0. So if we're out of bounds, or if we pass by water, we just want to return the count there, here and there. So, for example, if we pass by this 0 here, it's not an island, so we're just going to return 0 as our area. However, if it is a 1, then we want to increment the count. And since we're only visiting that island at most once, we can mark it as visited using this. Let's make it water. And same thing as before. We're going to visit all 4 cardinal directions. And we're going to pass it into our count variable to make sure it stays by reference. So once again, these 4 statements here will visit all 4 directions. Keep updating our variable count every single time we find another 1 until it can't anymore and returns that final area at the end. So let's see if this works. Works just fine. Let's submit it to see if it works, and it works just fine. Cool. So once again, let's do a runtime check on this. We're visiting every single element inside the matrix. So we're doing O of n times n, where n is the number of rows and n is the number of columns. Cool. And that's about it. I'll be posting a link to the question and my GitHub on this down below. And I'll see you guys next time.